Hello, good morning. It's a chilly old Thursday the 7th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Andrew Bailey's been on. He's confident the country will thrive after Brexit. He thinks the certainty of having a deal outweighs any new regulation of trade. He also said that he has no agenda for restoring the rights for UK banks to pay dividends, reiterating that the suspension last year was just a one-off. He didn't say how many banking stocks he held personally. I'm sure everything's in order nonetheless. Lockdown is estimated to be costing the economy about £400 million a day. And the outlook for business failures adds to the view that the economy will take years to recover. A double-dip recession is certainly not going to help this, but it does remain to be seen how deep the second dip will be. We also don't know how quickly the wider deployment of the Oxford vaccine may be able to lay foundations of recovery, but that gets rolled out to hundreds of GPs today, so fingers crossed. Against that backdrop, sterling is struggling to make any further progress and it's remaining in a relatively tight range. We saw a low of 135.40 against the dollar before Washington turned into Crazy Town yesterday. We bounced back over 136. And Crazy Town indeed. As I understand it, Trump made a speech where he spoke of never conceding, mentioning the stolen election, and then a little later a mob of Trump supporters raided the Capitol building in Washington. I'm sure photos of ransacking rednecks wielding pitchforks and banjos have been doctored for comedy value. But what's not so funny? 4 people died, 1 was shot and 3 suffered medical emergencies. It's quite extraordinary. A little light did shine through from Georgia though. Democrat candidates won both seats in that election, meaning an even split of 50-50 tips the control of the upper house to the Democrats, as Vice President Harris will now cast the deciding vote in any stalemate. Amongst other things, that will make it much easier for Biden to increase government support to people and businesses affected by the pandemic. All in all, looks like that inauguration on Jan 20th can't quite come soon enough. Over in the Eurozone, business optimism remains fairly positive. Despite the recent Euro rally, the EU Commission continues to encourage European businesses to look at exporting outside of the region. Yesterday's dollar weakness saw euro dollar touch 123.50 and we opened this morning just off that high around 123.20. Right, that's it from me. I'm off to warm up. It is -2 here in Surrey. I hope the day works out well for you and please do join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.